The wisdom of respect. Once, in a small village nestled between rolling hills, there lived a young boy named Arif. He was known for his quick temper and often argued with his parents, especially when they told him to do things he didn't want to do. Arif thought he knew better, and though his parents always gave him guidance, he dismissed their advice as outdated. One day, as Arif was walking through the forest to fetch water, he met an old man sitting by a tree. The man smiled kindly and spoke softly. "You seem troubled, my son. What weighs on your heart?" Arif, without thinking, shared his frustrations with his parents. "They don't understand me," he complained. "They ask me to do things I don't want, and they never listen to my ideas. I wish they would just let me make my own choices." The old man nodded, listening patiently. After a moment, he stood up and said, "Come, walk with me." They wandered through the woods in silence until they reached a clearing. There, an ancient oak tree stood tall, its roots deep and firm in the earth. The old man pointed to the tree and said, "This oak has stood here for hundreds of years, weathering storms and seasons. Its branches stretch high, but without its roots, it would have fallen long ago. The roots, though unseen, are its strength, its foundation." Arif looked at the tree thoughtfully. The old man continued, "Your parents are like the roots of this tree. They may not always seem to understand your branches, your dreams and desires, but their love and wisdom are the roots that keep you grounded. Without them, you would be lost in the wind, swaying aimlessly." Arif felt a knot in his chest loosen. The words of the old man made sense. He had always seen his parents as a burden, but now he understood they were the ones who kept him safe and strong. The next day, Arif returned home with a different attitude. He listened to his parents, thanked them for their guidance, and shared his ideas respectfully. He no longer saw their advice as restrictions, but as the roots that kept him from wandering too far. Years later, when Arif had grown into a wise man, he shared the story of the old oak tree with his own children. And in time, they too learned the value of respecting the wisdom of the roots that supported them. And so, the cycle of respect continued. For respect for parents is the foundation that holds up not just families, but entire generations.